Hi, I'm Metta and welcome to this easy pencil skirt tutorial. This skirt can be made in about one afternoon using knit fabric. Mine is from JOANN. To get started, take a knit skirt you already own, fold it in half, and trace it onto some wrapping paper or parchment paper. Then make sure that you mark where the fold is and where the direction of stretch is. For me, and for anyone making this, the direction of stretch needs to be going across your body instead of up and down. That way it will fit. For the waistband, I kind of freehanded how thick I wanted it to be, and then I doubled it since you will fold your waistband in half before you attach it to the skirt. Each of these pieces needs to be cut twice for the front and the back of the skirt. When I cut these out, I like to use my rotary cutter because it helps me cut smoother, straighter lines, and sometimes I don't always draw the straightest lines, so it's nice to get some extra help there. This is what both pattern pieces will look like once they're cut out. Now to cut the fabric, I've already folded this knit fabric in half, and I'm stabilizing the pattern using some weights that are just little metal weights that you can get at a hardware store. And then again, I'm going to cut using my rotary cutter, trying to make the lines nice and smooth as I go. I will need to do this twice since I need two pieces of both the skirt and the waistband. So now that I've finished cutting both pieces, this is what the skirt looks like. And after I've done the front and the back, these are all the pieces I need to make my skirt. The first step is to put the skirt pieces together, right sides facing, and pin or clip the sides. I like to use Wonder clips because they're fast and easy, but you can use whatever you have on hand. You also want to put the waistband together, right sides facing, and pin the sides. You're going to sew those side seams as well. When it comes to sewing knits, using a ballpoint or a stretch needle is the best way to go, and also using some kind of a stretch stitch. So I'm using a stretch stitch, but a good old zigzag stitch is great as well. You just want something that will help move with the skirt as you move. So this is what it looks like with both the side seams done. I'm going to go ahead and turn this skirt right side out in preparation for adding my waistband. To prepare the waistband, I need to fold it in half lengthwise. So I'm going to fold it with the raw edges touching and make sure that my seams are laying nice and flat on the inside before I pin it. And I'm sorry that I didn't get this all on camera very well. Once it's clipped, I'm going to go ahead and put that waistband around the skirt, making sure that the raw edges of the waistband are actually on the top. So the raw edge of the skirt is going to line up with the raw edges of the waistband. And a simple way to do this is to mark each quarter of the skirt and each quarter of the waistband and then pin those together at the same spots. You will probably need to stretch your waistband just a little bit as you sew to make sure that it's the same, so that it fits this on the skirt well without any weird gaps. So now I'm going to go ahead and sew that. Again, this is a very important time to use a zigzag stitch, otherwise you're going to pop stitches when you put it on. I used white thread. You can kind of see the zigzag stitching there. And when I turn it right side out, you can see it's a very simple but beautiful waistband. Now if you have a serger, you can go ahead and serge that. I did that with red thread, so it's a little bit easier to see. But it's a knit fabric, so you don't have to serge it. You could also just trim off the extra fabric or zigzag right on the edge. And then you hem it, and I forgot to film hemming it. I'm so sorry. But that's it, you guys. And I made this skirt in one afternoon. I also made this more glamorous one, also using fabric from JOANN, and the slightly edgy one with fabric that's also from JOANN. So it was awesome because I made all three of these skirts in one day. It super expanded my wardrobe, and it was a really fun, easy sew. So please comment, subscribe, follow along, let me know what your thoughts are. Thanks, guys.